as he makes his way down this left-hand side. He's actually opted to use the MP7 suppressed. That's something we haven't seen that much all EGL 8. Interesting, he's opted to pull that out right at the end as Rich gets an early frag there on Merk to start things off.
Yep, so as this top European team challenge the North American Titans, who have come off back-to-back wins in EGL, winning EGL 5, EGL 7, OpTic Gaming haven't actually dropped a single game throughout all the EGLs that have been played, including this one. They have stormed right through the winner bracket every single time. But hey, here we go. TCM taking 3 down and Joshh pulling his flag.
TCM off to an absolute blinding start there. OpTic only with 1 kill on the board with pretty much a minute gone as Joshh has that flag, has Rich in support. There's going to be 2 OpTic players out there. Joshh says thank you very much, takes down Merk. Couldn't take down Scumpi though, and that flag does get returned, but a great sign for TCM straight off the bat there.
Absolutely, a very promising start for the European squad as MadCat takes out Scumpi there. He is extremely weak and Rambo's going to take advantage of that situation. Joshh trying to follow things up as he moves towards the mid-map area with the silenced MP7.
Yeah, chose to throw that stun towards Bricks, and unfortunately BigTymer came straight behind him. Rich takes down BigTymer, and that's going to be a fail stun, but no worries, it didn't kill him. But as he was cooking the nade, there was Rambo. So Rambo's going to be mulling somewhere near the flag, goes for the knife on Joshh. That was very, very ambitious, and Joshh is going to say thank you very much for that. But Merk is somewhere in green, I think, and that's actually 3 down. And TCM are going to be in a little bit of trouble. Rich needs to do some clutch work right here. He's got that stun off and is launching that nade, but I don't think that's going to connect.
No, and unfortunately he's stunned himself, so he can't really sweep around the back to prevent this. Instead, he's going to have to challenge the OpTic lineup whilst he is weak. However, MadCat and Joshh doing some work, taking out 2, and that flag carrier is all alone. That's 3 down now against OpTic Gaming.
Wow, what a wallbang right there from Rich. That was a massively, massively important kill. And flag has actually been pulled by MadCat. Oh, Joshh! Oh my days! What a knife that was on Rambo. Oh wow, complete reaction knife. And Joshh, he made sure OpTic were aware that that was a huge knife.
It was a big reflex knife. The reactions of Joshh there really coming into full force. If we just bring up the scoreboard, see how all the players are doing so far, we can see BigTymer struggling a bit, only with a single kill, but fairly evenly spread. I mean, TCM actually looking really, really strong here against OpTic. I mean, let's not forget, you know, they did take a map off them. It was a search and destroy, I believe.
Yeah, they are looking very, very strong. Later, it was a search and destroy that they actually took. But, I mean, right now, TCM off to an absolute blinding start. We're now on board with Rich as he's making his way back towards that cage area. It does come in contact with Merk, and Merk shuts him down as MadCat has no response there to Merk either, as Merk picks himself off a nice 2-piece. Default now over to Flux. He's going to try and keep control of this brick area.
Yeah, being extremely careful not to reveal his position here, just keeping low, and he's gonna, no, he just about makes the kill against Merk there, who pushed over top platform. MadCat follows that up against Scumpi, and now we're seeing a big push from TCM at either side of the map. OpTic really feeling the pain at the moment.
Yeah, just over 2 minutes to go. TCM are absolutely all over OpTic, if I'm honest. They've got complete map control. There was only that one moment where OpTic pulled that flag. Apart from that, this game has been all TCM, but it's still 0-0.
Gotta say, it's like you say, TCM looking the strongest side at the moment. I mean, they are behind in map count, but if they can continue this form, then hey, we've got a game on our hands here. Rich having to track back a little bit though, knowing that his team is under pressure from OpTic, and he's just going to work on a little bit of defense. Yeah,
absolutely. Rich potentially an MVP for this tournament, as that's going to be 3 OpTic players down once again, but there is Merk mulling around the enemy flag. Joshh knows he's there, but Merk's going to turn take him down, but MadCat to the rescue puts a stop to Merk's momentum, as flag has actually been pulled by Flux, but immediately shut down by BigTymer. And this is the one thing that's amazing about OpTic Gaming when you watch them play, just their sheer communication and teamwork. But MadCat with the pistol switch there on Rambo, that was a nice play. But as I was about to say, the communication from OpTic is potentially what wins them so many games.
Yeah, they are keeping calm, cool, and relaxed. But over to our left, we're hearing an extremely vocal TCM lineup, boosting each other all the way, every single kill. They're making a big deal of it and letting it known to the OpTic team. And we can see Joshh, almost takes out Merk there with a brilliant shot.
I tell you what, Merk as well, potential MVP in my books. He has just played so solid all throughout EGL 8. He picks off the most important 2 pieces. Having said that, MadCat's got a 2-piece of his own. Rich takes down Scumpi as well. That's 3 OpTic Gaming players down, as Rich now is going to try and get complete control over this left-hand side. He may actually push through cage as Joshh takes down BigTymer, and TCM, they need to be pulling that flag pretty soon because MadCat's doing some good slaying work right now.
He certainly is, and what an opportunity here for TCM to pull a flag. There's only 30 seconds left on the clock, and Merk's trying to hold as best he can, but he does go down, and Joshh has this flag now, and he's making a big run with it.
Yeah, we are actually going to get on board with Joshh, but no, he does get shut down by BigTymer right at the end. 22 seconds left. It doesn't look like we're actually going to see a cap unless Flux can do something special. He looks like he's made his way towards Road. He can actually cap this, but flag has been counterpulled now by Rambo. However, Joshh has dropped him, so 11 seconds. You know, if Flux is quick, he could actually cap this. He's avoided all the stuns. 8 seconds, 6 seconds he does unfortunately get stunned right there and taken down. So this first side of CTF Bootleg is going to end 0-0.
certainly is, but if we just bring up the scoreboard, I think we can see for ourselves there that this is not a walkover from either of the teams. You know, it's been incredibly close. Rambo struggling a little bit there, picking up kills, but in any case, 0 flags captured. The defending of both teams absolutely sublime. They're playing perfect Call of Duty at the moment. We're going to switch over and get the viewpoint of OpTic, as we say, yet to be defeated in a series at any EGL they've attended.
Yep, they're looking at doing the hat-trick of EGL. Obviously, they won EGL 5 and 7. And they're trying to make it, like I said, a hat-trick of winning EGL 8 as well. We are going to be on board with Scumpi to start things off, though, as he takes down MadCat. Nice play. Rambo also taking down Flux. So 2 down already for TCM. But TCM arguably on the better side of the two.
Oh, and Joshh needed those kills. Oh, Joshh, absolutely huge from Joshh. He was left alone and he had to pick up those kills, and he did just that. A massive 3-piece for TCM.
Yeah, that's what you need from a player when he's left alive. Yeah, there we go. Finally got it out. Bit of a tongue twister. But yeah, when you've got one player left up, you need him to pull off those clutch moves, and that's exactly what Joshh has done right there. He's picked off that 3-piece, and they've erupted up the map. But what they need to be careful of is Merk's in a very nice position right now.
Yeah, and he's keeping himself quiet. He's not revealed his location at all, and he's doing it for very good cause. They have no idea where he is, and he has now revealed where he is, and he's going to have to make this kill or he's in trouble, and this is looking really good. TCM looking set to capture the first flag of this game. There is absolutely nothing OpTic can do to stop this.
Flux on that spawn kill as well. That was fantastic play. Joshh, oh my days, that was a fantastic play. Managing to get that pistol kill on Merk. Merk did so well, got himself into such a good position. But Joshh saying, I don't think so. He wants to try and get back-to-back victories at LAN. Obviously, he was a DreamHack champion with Apex, and now he's come here and he really wants to put a stop to this OpTic dominance we've seen at EGL.
Well, OpTic wearing their championship whites, as it were. A little bit of a good luck charm in their white jerseys there. Let's see if that's going to ring true here at EGL 8, the final Modern Warfare 3 championship that is going to be played through EGL, proudly sponsored by MadCats.
3 minutes 16 still to go on this second side of CTF Bootleg. As it stands, TCM with a 1 flag lead, and Rich once again pulling it out when it matters. Unfortunately, he did get dropped by Merk though, so Merk is going to be coming around that flag. BigTymer, nice play taking down Flux. And can BigTymer now try and get this flag away? That's a great nade to take down Joshh, and also that stun did connect. However, BigTymer very weak, needs to take his time. He's actually gone straight for the flag, and Rich once again with a nice nade.
But hey, what's Rambo doing here? He's doing some work, and oh, and Flux and Joshh going big for the team there. It almost seems like TCM are adopting a slightly defensive approach, knowing that they have this 1 flag lead. They're being very careful not to overextend too much, but that said, they do have a really good opportunity to do that.
Yeah, they need to be a little bit careful. They don't want to dig in just yet, because a 1 flag cap lead is not enough. But Rich again with another 2-piece. Scumpi finally putting an end to that, but MadCat takes down Scumpi. That's going to be 3 down. Rambo needs to do some good defensive work. He's going to get shut down from Joshh, who was actually flanking around the side. BigTymer with a lucky spawn though, if I'm honest. But Merk is going to say thank you very much, 2-piece of his own.
And MadCat's going to answer straight back. It's back in 2 2-pieces all the way here. BigTymer trying to do some work, defending his own flag, and it's so unusual to see OpTic in this situation. I mean, we've said at the start of this actual game, MadCat has faced them twice in a grand final of EGL, and he is so determined not to let it be a 3rd time defeat.
Yep, absolutely. You can tell I spoke to him before this final, and he said this is his time. They're going to try and make it so that OpTic aren't going to make it that hat-trick. Flux taking down Merk. They're on board with BigTymer. He's top mid, has a little bit of support though, so he can challenge that TCM play, but that's a nice nade from Flux. Takes down BigTymer, but we default straight on board to Scumpi, who's also there. Flux had no idea he was there, and Scumpi gets a nice, easy kill.
Oh, Scumpi has just spotted someone in cage, and they've spotted him.
Oh my
and
days,
the gunfight goes in favor of Scumpi, but Joshh does follow that up and takes him out.
Joshh really playing well to quickly bring up the scoreboard. And you see Joshh 25 and 16. I mean, wow, the guys SFG in 1 minute 25 still to go. TCM, I mean, if they can just hold it, he's taking down Rambo again. TCM could just afford to dig deep, maybe try and play a little bit counter now. They don't want to be overextending, being too difficult. But Joshh taking down BigTymer, pulling that flag. He's doing such good OBJ work. Rich taking down Merk as well. Scump off spawn. Have they got anyone on the spawn trap? Yes, they do. That's Flux taking down Scumpi. This should be 2-0 to TCM right now.
It certainly should. Joshh is on absolute fire right now, running that flag right down the left-hand side. He's going to push it through cage, and this is looking set to be the 2nd flag capture for TCM. 2-0 with 50 seconds left. Things are not looking good for OpTic.
No, OpTic in a bit of trouble. 48 seconds still to play. OpTic Gaming 2-0 down in flag caps. And obviously you've got to remember OpTic, because this is a continuation grand final. They are already up 3-1 in maps. So TCM really needs to get off the mark. And Joshh, once again, has he hit that 30 bomb? That's the question. He's on 28, 2 kills away. So watch that kill feed to see if Joshh is going to go for 30 bomb against OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, a lot of support from both in the audience and I'm sure on the live stream.
Big
Big
T,
BigTymer with that
BigTymer.
3-piece. That was absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately for them, it's not going to mean they take this round, but what a huge kill. Flux, though, with a 2-piece, answering straight back.
I tell you what, that was some sensational Call of Duty right there from BigTymer, but unfortunately that is too much too late. TCM are going to go ahead and make this 3-2 to OpTic Gaming in this grand final. It's essentially a 1st to 6, so right now TCM need to